Durant is on Kobe. Throw a screen, opens up the door. Bryant inside, rebound by Collison. Fisher to the hole, and a foul called. Jordan Hill. He's got 2 fouls. Byron's got 2. Kobe's got 2. Watch this circus performer, Kobe Bryant. The right-hander with the left-handed touch and a kiss off the glass.
I've got to have one superb game to move us to Wednesday to extend this series, and I think he's trying to put the load on his shoulders.
Reggie 6 of 9 to start the game. Rest of the Lakers are 1 of 10. I'm sure you had moments in the playoffs where the rest of your team wasn't shooting. You were at this stage in your career, like Brian is tonight. You feel so invested. You feel so much responsibility to your team and to the organization.
I love his comments. I don't. Maybe it was to a Yahoo writer when he said, "I basically don't care what you guys think or say about me, about his late game heroics or some of his misses, because that's what's made me great, is the ability to always want the basketball in those opportunities. There's a lot of guys that shy away from the moment. Kobe Bryant does not shy away from the moment, and that's what's made him such a great player and a 5-time champion."
Ebanks is in for world peace. We haven't seen Devin since he was kicked out of the game here last week. Early move by Gasol. Hill cleans it up. His energy has been important for the Lakers in this series. The Lakers bench has their first 2 points compared to the 9 for Oklahoma City so far.
And the reason why Hill got that is the aggressive move of Pau Gasol. I don't mind the missed shot. I love the aggressive move to allow that second shot opportunity by Hill.
Winding up the first quarter, that's a shot missed by Durant. And Nazir Muhammad is inside, jousting with Kobe Bryant. 5/10 of a second to play in the first quarter. And getting confirmation, Hill will pick up the foul. I think the crowd thought for a second that Bryant was going to pick up his third. We are not here to watch the officials. We are here to watch the players. And it is Hill. That is huge. Hill picks up his 3rd foul. Let's watch it again.
This is a gamble here for Mike Brown to have Kobe Bryant. That should have been 3 on Kobe Bryant right there. It's such a gamble to have Kobe on the floor with those 2 fouls. The closing moments of this first quarter.
Josh McRoberts has come in with Ebanks and Metta World Peace and Gasol and Blake.
That is, I'm a little surprised at that. That they didn't give that 3rd foul to Kobe Bryant.
That is something. That's why we hesitated there, folks, just to make sure. Knocked away by Collison. First quarter is coming to a close. The Los Angeles Lakers are facing elimination. They're down 3 games to 1. On the road, game 5.
Hill, how do you have to adjust?
Well, we got to keep playing that way. The one thing we can't do is we can't get pushed out of our spots and get pushed around tonight. And so if we're gonna play this game, we got to play it and going out fighting as opposed to sitting back and letting them dictate that.
Kobe looks like he doesn't want to go down without a major fight. You just tell him to do whatever he wants to do out there?
No, but he's got 5 of them, so he's got a good feel of how to play the game. But we all got to make sure that we stay involved, and I thought we did. We just didn't keep them off the glass in that first half, and we made a few mistakes mentally.
All right, thanks a lot. Thank you, Kevin.
Kobe Bryant has got a game high 15. Switches inside, and Gasol comes out of no place and stuffs it in. He's got 6. With Bynum back on the floor, one thing Mike Brown has tried to do is put Bynum out there when Perkins is not, when Perkins is resting. Right now for the Thunder, into Collison, a great pass thrown in there by Harden.
And again, the slow rotation of Bynum, who came over late and did not want to pick up his third foul.
Sessions to Bynum.
That's 2 straight possessions that Sessions has broken down the defense, gotten in something good has happened from it.
And maybe if Perkins is there, Bynum doesn't have his way inside underneath.
How about the move here by Mike Brown going with the younger player and Devin Ebanks, who really hasn't played in this series, over Matt Barnes, who's really struggled at both ends of the floor.
Great pass. Harden comes up with another assist. Daquan Cook is back down the floor. Muhammad stuffs that in. Fisher, Muhammad, Collison, Harden, and Cook, the 5 for the Thunder. Sessions with the soul along with Bynum. Burke's got it, and Ebanks on the wing. And the shot clock here is down to 7. Fisher, number 1.
We talked about James Harden and his ability to score the basketball, but when he's on the floor, especially with Westbrook and Durant on the bench, he becomes more of the facilitator with this second unit. Nice pass down low to Muhammad for the bucket.
What great efficiency too by the Thunder tonight. 9 assists on 12 made baskets.
Well, they're one of the better passing teams in the game, along with the San Antonio Spurs.
Defensive 3-second violation, 10-20 to play here in the second quarter. They'll put Blake at the free throw line. It's been a very interesting playoff for Blake, who had a chance to win it with a 3 in the corner last week here. Missed. Alleged threats against his family on
Ridiculous.
His social media account. And yeah, there was a great outcry. It's being investigated right now by the NBA and the authorities. Blake into Bynum with Muhammad defending. And now he's taking advantage twice, so no Perkins on the floor.
Well, what he's doing too is he's going quick before the double team. Even though OKC doesn't double team, a lot of times they like to hedge and get down there and kind of just confuse the big fella. Now he's going quick.
You got to play defense at the other end. And Bynum has been one of those guys that when his offense is going, his defense usually fouls.
It usually does, but he has 2 fouls, and that was just a simple blow-by there. And Nazi Muhammad, again, not wanting to pick up that third foul, and put himself even in position to pick up that third foul with Kobe on the bench with his 2 fouls.
Sessions hits his first shot of the game. See the shooting in this second quarter so far. Much better than the first. Harden a screen. Rebound by Gasol, and a foul called on Nick Collison. It's his second.
We understand what Andrew Bynum brings at the offensive end. For the double team and Harden comes over, he just turns baseline and goes over that right shoulder. But defensively, with those 2 fouls, the one dribble blow by Nazi Muhammad, give 2 and you give up 2.
Lakers have hit 4 consecutive shots. Sessions by Ebanks is way off from Harden, picked up by Harden. He'll gallop the other way into Blake and then rejected by Ebanks. And picked up by Sessions, and the Lakers running the other way. Into the Nazi.
Well, a defensive play there by Devin Ebanks. Shot the air ball at one end and didn't give up on the play. Harden thinks he has a wide open layup. That's the difference between Ebanks and Matt Barnes. Defensively, he's a little bit more active because he's younger.
Remember when Metta World Peace was out with the suspension, they were starting Ebanks. He had some starts early in the season as well. Undefeated American Timothy Bradley has called out 8-time world champion Manny Pacquiao. And on June 9th, this bold challenge will be settled in the ring. Don't miss Pacquiao against Bradley. Saturday, June 9th, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, live on pay-per-view.
Same thing I said to you about Money Mayweather and the Cotto fight. It was only preliminary. Now we're going to say about to Manny. Manny, handle your business, and then can we please get it on? Thank you.
Fisher and Sessions. Replacing Fisher, then point guard with the midseason Laker trade. Daquan Cook. Rebound to Gasol. He's got 6 rebounds and 6 points.
Lakers doing a great job here in this first half of really keeping the Thunder shooting contested 3-point shots.
Bynum looking more active too, running out for the ball, trying to manufacture his position, now working against Muhammad. Shot clock is at 4. Doubled by Cook. Jumps inside, hits it to go. So he's got 6. With Ibaka and Perkins resting on the Oklahoma City bench. Muhammad picks up his second. Bynum with the twirl and the 2 and a timeout.
Hey, but we got to rebound. We got to rebound. We got to get loose ball.
In that rebounding category so far, the Lakers are -6 in rebounding. The Thunder had trouble containing the Los Angeles in their ball movement for a second consecutive game, and now with Kobe Bryant sitting on the bench, this might surprise some people. The Lakers are +8 with Kobe out of the game.
Not only that, with a little over 8 minutes left in this second quarter, they're shooting free throws every time the whistle is blown. So they've got to be aggressive and use that charity strike.
Shot clock is down to 6. Durant back in. Westbrook back in. Perkins back in. The driving Durant. Knocked away by Gasol. Picked up by Sessions.
A good guard game rebound. Coming back and helping out the bigs.
With the shade, Harden's got it. 2-on-1. Durant and Westbrook. That stops a 7-0 Los Angeles run. Strange Sessions tries to pry his way inside. 7.5 to play in the half. Lost the ball. Another turnover the third. And Sessions will stop Perk in mid-motion.